Hey, you guys, it's your girl, Sin, also known as Beauty by CD. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram at Beauty by CD. And here I am on YouTube, Beauty by CD. Um, so if you guys want to see this unit and the makeup to it, stay tuned. All right? Great. All right, you guys. So let's get started. First, I'm going to take my NYX eyeshadow primer in the color Milk or White, and I'm adding it to my lid. And I'm going to also line it on my lower lid just to kind of give me a pop of color down there when I'm ready. Next, I'm going to take this charcoal color by it's by BH Cosmetics, and it's like a brownie color. And I'm just going to use that on my outer V and bring that into my crease. And I'm going to continue adding it until I feel like the depth is where it's at. Don't be afraid to add some color and blend. I'm using this fluffy brush to get that job done. Next, I'm going to take this like electric blue color by the same palette, and I'm going to kind of swipe it downwards on my lid just to get more color on. If you don't get enough color on, don't be afraid to go ahead and continuously add more color on top of it, on top of each other, just kind of like a layering effect, and you will get a deeper color. And you just want to continue to keep adding and patting it on, never swiping too hard, but you want to make sure you tap, tap, tap. Next, I'm going to take this silvery color and add it to my duck area, just to get a little pop of color and bring light to that area of my face. I didn't like the silver color too much, so I went in and added like a lighter silver, which gave it more of a pop. And I'm kind of happy with this area. And all I'm doing now is just blending. I'm always blending. You want to always blend. Every time you add something, you want to blend out just a little bit, but not so much to where you move the product. And if you feel like it's not where you want it, just go back in and add. I'm just adding some more blue because I feel like I wiped it off, which is fine. All right, so now I'm using my MAC Cosmetics NC45 concealer, and sometimes what I like to do for my eyebrows is I'll put the color underneath my brow just to get ready to do my eyebrows, and I kind of feel like this gives me instant highlighter as opposed to doing my brows first then highlighting. So now I'm gonna just take this dip down color by MAC and use it for my eyebrows using this angled brush, and all I'm doing is tracing the shape of my eyebrows and stroking the color upwards. You want to make sure you use a little bit of this color at a time and until it's almost done. You don't want to go in and put too much color because it'll be very dark and you may not like that Dracula look. So take your time on your brows and just keep stroking, checking the mirror, making sure you're close to being twinsies, and just fill in where you need to. Alright guys, so next I'm just taking this blender sponge and just kind of like wetting that concealer because it dried up. You have to really use it and move fast. And I'm just going to take some powder and just kind of, just blend it and make it look more finished. Next I'm going to take my Double Wear in, this is actually Double Wear in Saddlewood, and it's an Estee Lauder product. I really love it. It's great for oily skin, and I'm using this Real Techniques brush and I'm stippling it in. You want to make sure, you guys, you take your time on your foundation and really get it on. Also use this as the time that you're going to fix any mess ups, like how I just fixed that shadow on my corner, my outer V. It kind of erases your little mistakes. So it's good to do them. It's good to do your foundation after you do your lids. So all I'm doing is stippling it in. I'm spending a lot of time making sure I get that coverage, but with this Estee Lauder foundation, I really don't have to do much. So next I'm adding that same NC45 concealer underneath my eye on the bridge of my nose, and I'm using that sponge just to kind of like really blend it, and you want to make sure that you really push it into the skin and you get those harsh lines moved. This is going to give you a nice pop of lightness underneath your eyes. So next I'm using this Maybelline product. It's a Maybelline liner and it's called Master Duo Eye Studio, which kind of ran out on me, so I had to switch up, and luckily I had a backup and I used the Maybelline line stiletto, which is great. You see it's giving me a lot of coverage, which I love because I like a good wing. And I start out by the corner of my eye, leaving my eye open and slowly stroking it towards the front. That way you'll get a nice crisp wing line. But of course it comes with practice, you guys, so keep trying. So next I'm going to use this mascara that my daughter showed me and bought for me. It's called, it's a Too Faced product and it's called Better Than Sex. Yes. I usually like to add mascara to my lashes before I add my lashes. So in here I'm using this product by Vanessa Merrick, and she has this great lash adhesive that's pretty much just works the first time around. A lot of other adhesives kind of like let you down. It dries really quickly, you guys, so you have to move fast. Here I'm just adding the blue, the same blue that I used on my lid, to the bottom of my lashes. Alright, so now that my lashes have gotten tacky, you want to make sure you got enough adhesive on it so that way it sticks on the corners and in the beginning of your eye, because those are the areas that kind of like lift up, and you want to use your tweezers to strategically place them. And here I am just blending, always blending. Just want to make sure everything is looking pretty good. Next I'm going to take this Magic Touch, and it's also by Vanessa Merrick. It is a puff, not a traditional puff, but I don't know how she made this thing, but it like finishes off your bead. You see how much coverage it's giving me? And I'm using pressed powder. It's a mineralized pressed powder by MAC in dark. Even though it doesn't look dark, it's dark. And it gives me great coverage with using this puff here that Vanessa created. Next, I'm going to take a little bit of a bronzing blush. It's not really a blush. Well, actually, it is a blush, and it's by Benign, and it's called Tangerine. I'm just adding a little bit to the top of the bridge of my nose and my Cupid's bow, and just using it as a highlighter. Next, I'm using this. It's another skin finisher by MAC. I don't recall the name, but I'll try to get it to you. And now I'm using a little oldie but goodie. It's a bronzer. It's called Comfort by MAC. It's a skin finisher too. And I'm finishing off by using this lavender color on my lips, and it's by NYX. And here is the topper, my custom made unit. It's my bob, and I made it from scratch, and I have a video on this, so hopefully you guys go to the next video and check that out. It's you know, I just concentrated the blonde on the top and did a heavy side part, and that was it, you guys. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and you check me out. Follow me on Instagram at Beauty by CD, and subscribe to my channel, Beauty by CD. Thank you guys for watching. Love you much. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. See you later.